Anytime Fitness down in the gallery here in Scarborough. Happy Friday, guys. Got through another week here. I know things are a little crazy here. First, I want to just give a shout out to all the athletes we work with here and that come to our gym here. I saw that the spring season for sports was canceled. Please don't hesitate to reach out to myself or Sam or Nicole or anyone here. If you're looking to get some programs to keep going from where you were. I know it's as an athlete that's super upsetting. I feel for all the seniors especially. But we got to keep going forward. So with that being said, got a couple things for you guys today. I know a lot of you guys are working from home now, so definitely want to get some nutrition tracking for you guys here. So I got about 10 quick things here for you that I just want to go over. If you guys ever have any questions on anything that you see in a video or a post, please don't hesitate to shoot a message. Or if there's ever a topic that we're not talking about, or that we briefly touch on and you're like, oh, that's really interesting, I want to know more about it, give us a shout. Let us know, man. I'll get you some more information, maybe reach out to you personally, or make it the topic of one of our videos. Okay, so going forward, so nutrition from home. So pretty hard when we're working from home, right? It's freeing, right? But we also have all these vices around us that we can grab: chocolate, chips, Oreos, soda, anything like that. You guys know what I'm talking about. Every single one of you is just like, oh yeah, I got that in my cupboard right now. So I just want to go through 10 quick things that we can try to check in and work on here while we're working from home. First one, biggest one in my opinion: don't work in the kitchen. Everyone's working on laptops, iPads, their phones, all this stuff from home. Do not do it in the kitchen. You get a stressful email, you reach and grab to start eating something, everything's around you. You're going to see it, you're going to mindlessly grab something, start munching on it, grab a drink, open it. Next thing you know, there's 3 empty cans next to you. I'm really big on this one because when we're working, our minds are so focused on that you don't realize what you're doing. And this one ties in with a couple other ones that I'm going to touch on as well. But that's one of my biggest ones, guys. Don't work in the kitchen. And that doesn't mean that you sit on a stool at the bar on the other side of your kitchen 2 feet away. No, get away from the kitchen, guys. All right, second one, planning snack and meal times. So the reason that I think this is important is we plan everything else about our day, right? We wake up, I got to shower, got to have my cup of coffee, breakfast, I'm out the door by 7:03, whatever it may be. We plan everything. Our food should be no different. Plan when you're going to have your snacks and your meals. It doesn't have to be exact. You don't have to say I'm going to wake up and have my snack at 7:25 and then breakfast at 8:32. Like, you don't have to be crazy about it, but you got to have some sort of structure. If you don't have any structure on when you're going to go, you might eat breakfast at 8 one morning and then lunch at noon, and then all of a sudden you're not eating dinner till 8 o'clock and you've had no snacks in between. It's just a long time to go without eating, especially when we're at home, just sitting, not doing anything. You don't eat anything all day, and then you have this 7-course meal at dinner. And your body takes everything in, it spikes up your glycemic index, everything gets converted to insulin, right? Not the good stuff. So definitely be careful about that. Plan it out. One of the worst things I hate hearing is like, well, what'd you have for breakfast? Well, I had a cup of coffee. Okay, what'd you eat next? Well, I had a banana at lunch. Okay, when was lunch? Like 12:30. Okay, like, did you eat today? What'd you eat? Well, yeah, then I got home and I had dinner and I had rice, I had some pasta, some chicken, steak, a couple glasses of milk, but I had an apple with it, we had asparagus, and it's like, all of that stuff at once. You can't fit all of your food at once right at the end of the day. So let's be careful about that. Try to plan some structure out. One that kind of piggybacks around the back of that, make sure you're actually eating, right? Make sure you're eating. It's really easy to be working at home and be really busy, get caught up, and then you have that, you gorge yourself at the end of the day because all of a sudden you look at the clock, it's 5 p.m. and you haven't eaten all day. So make sure you're actually eating. Meal prepping, that's something that some people are good at doing and some people aren't. So my suggestion, one of my tips would be just plan out your lunch, okay? Because some of us don't eat in the morning. They don't have time for breakfast, coffee, eggs, anything like that. If you don't have time for that in the morning, at least make sure you're getting a snack, get something in. But the biggest gap I find is people have breakfast and then they eat dinner, but there's never anything in between. You have this big 8-9 hour gap, and that's a problem because we want to keep our metabolism going, right? Plan your lunch, some snacks around it, a couple hours before, a couple hours after, something, but at least plan one meal a day. Let's try to make it lunch, so we can at least make sure we're having something throughout the day. Okay, focusing on real food. Huge, right? Everyone's going to the grocery stores and they're buying chips, Oreos, cookies, muffins, all this crap, right? And here's the thing with that stuff, guys, is a moment on the lips, forever on the hips, right? That's what someone used to always say to me in college. I think it's important, comfort food's really big for people in this time. I'm not going to try to say, don't have something, don't ever treat yourself ever, right? It's life, right? It's not life. However, try not to buy this stuff when you're going to the store right now, because what's going to happen is you're going to eat right through it, you're going to crush it, it's not filling, it's not good food, and it's just going to hinder your progress. And then if you're not getting the activity that you're used to, it's just going to sit in your body and store. So try to make sure you're getting real food, good snacks, real food, nothing processed. Try to keep that as much as we can, guys. I know the stores are crazy right now. I know it's hard to get, the food you want. But, if you go to the store and, I know everyone's trying to get eggs right now. You can't get any eggs. That doesn't mean that, well, I couldn't get eggs, so I'm going to go get 2 packs of Oreos, a pack of fudge rounds, and a freaking box of chocolates, okay? So try to make good decisions. Have a backup plan when you go to the store, guys. That's another one of my tips. If you go to the store and you're like, all right, I know I need eggs and I want to get chicken. Well, if you go to the store and there's no eggs and chicken and you don't have a backup plan, then you're going to impulse shop, you're going to walk around, you're just going to grab stuff. So be really careful about that. Okay, this other one. Sam focused on this one. Her gallon challenge, her water challenge. Guys, stay hydrated, okay? Really easy to sit around, not drink any water, just, have cups of coffee, cup after cup after cup after cup. You know who you are. So try to make sure we're getting our hydration in, right? Drink your water. Yes, you're going to pee. You'll get used to it. Drink your water. All right. Ooh, I'm gonna catch some flack for this one I wrote down. All right. So speaking of cups of coffee, guys, watch your caffeine. It's really easy at home to make a cup of coffee and then make another cup of coffee and then another, or do what I used to do and brew like 12 cups of coffee and then just pour them all into a massive Yeti and then drink it all throughout the day. So be careful of that, guys. Too much caffeine. You guys know I like my bangs, so. I'm sure I'm gonna catch some messages for that one on caffeine. But again, guys, I'm not sitting at home drinking 4 bangs while I'm, not doing anything at home or anything like that. All right, so be really, really conscious of that. I know a lot of you guys like your coffee. There's nothing wrong with coffee, but if you're making 7 cups a day and putting milk or creamer or sugar in it, that's a problem. Even 7 cups a day of black coffee, right? We want to be careful how much caffeine we're taking in. Don't buy junk food. I think I touched on that with the impulse shopping and buying real food, good food. Oh, this one's a good one. All right, eating, guys. When you're eating, I know a lot of you guys like to eat and watch shows. I know you guys like to eat and do work through your lunch, right? I got so much going on. I can't take a lunch break. I have to keep working. So you work right through your lunch or eat while you're working. Like I said, TV shows, reading is another big one, magazines or books. Games, for some of you guys out there, you gamers, when you're eating, stop. Put down the book, put down the work, shut the TV off, get rid of all of that extra stimulus, guys, and just eat. I know it seems ridiculous, but how many times have you guys had a bag of anything next to you and I'm just gonna have a couple of these, I'm just gonna treat myself to them, I'm just gonna have a couple, and you're watching Game of Thrones or The Office or something, and next thing you know, you reach in the bag and there's nothing in it. Right? Because it's all gone. Because you're mindlessly eating. You're so enamored with that show that you're just going, and all of a sudden, the bag's gone. All right? So when we're eating, try to focus on just eating. I'm not saying that you have to sit at a table and be upright and have your 3 forks and your 2 spoons and your 5 knives or whatever the heck it is. You can sit on the couch, you can sit in your comfy chair and eat, but just focus on eating, okay? Try not to have all these extra things going on, especially when we're at home and it's such a comfortable space for us. Okay. Last one I got here, guys, so I don't keep you all day. Portioning out your snacks and meals before eating. So this is something that I sometimes can have a hard trouble with because given, all this extra stuff, I've been meal prepping a lot myself. So I've been cooking a lot of chicken, cooking a lot of jasmine rice, all that stuff. I've been cooking a lot of amounts of it. So to portion it out is really important for me because I just store it all in containers, right? And then normally when I'm ready to eat, I'm like, okay, I'll take out a little bit of rice, take out some chicken, and it's really easy. All of a sudden, I've eaten through 4 pieces of chicken and 4 cups of rice. And so that's not realistic, but just saying, like for an example, and then all of a sudden you eat all of it, and it's like, well, that was supposed to last me a week, and now I only have enough for 3 more days, versus the other 6, or something like that. So just portion out what you're eating. If you're gonna have a snack, whatever it may be, portion it out, pour it into a bowl first, or put a couple on a plate. whatever it may be, make your own decisions on that one, but portion it out so that you don't just keep going, and then all of a sudden you realize you've eaten half your food. So just be careful with that. I think that's what I got for you guys today. Just like I said, it's just some basic one. I know a lot of these are easy. I know a lot of them are common sense. But just really, try to pick a couple of them a day and just really focus on them, and no one's perfect. No one's going to get everything right 100% of the time. I completely understand that. We're humans. But with that being said, guys, just try to focus on a couple at a time. Rome wasn't built in a day. I don't expect all of you guys to be like, I'm going to take this time to meal prep and I'm going to drink all my water. I'm going to eat nothing bad. I'm not going to do anything wrong. It's tough times right now, guys, but lean on us, all right? If you need help, if you have questions, this is my biggest vice. What's a substitute I can use? Sam is amazing at giving you guys substitutes and different options of things that will remind you of that thing, but not make you crave it, and that'll also be a healthier option. So guys, please use us, man. Lean on us. Let us help you with that stuff. Nicole and Sam are really, really good with that, and I'll do what I can. But please reach out. Let us know if there's anything you'd like us to cover, whether it's stretches at home, exercises at home, more nutrition, what you can do to mimic the equipment in here that you don't have access to right now. Whatever it may be, guys, let us know what you're looking for so that we can make sure we're giving it to you. The second thing I want to just touch on real quick, guys, is don't forget we have all our virtual Zoom classes going on right now. We have them going on 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday. We have noon classes. We also have some evening time classes. If there's classes that work better for you, or times rather, drop them in the comments. Let us know what times work better for you for a virtual class. We pop on Zoom. There's always a handful of us that are doing the classes. It's good community engagement. It gives you that social engagement, without running around and hugging everybody. So tune in, man. Be a part of our group. Let's have some fun. The next class we got going on, Sam did a as many reps as possible class today at noon. She has a Zumba class going on tomorrow morning virtually at 10:30. Tomorrow is Saturday. Yeah, what day is it? So guys, tune in, catch some of those, all right? And we're in this together, so don't forget that. All right, this is Tyler. Again, I'm down here at Anytime Fitness. We're in Scarborough, we're in the gallery. We've got an amazing community down here. Tune in, let us know what we can help with. All right, guys, thanks for listening.